Hi there, I'm Nikki Novo, your spiritual coach. All right, so I've had a few clients coming in the last few days with these same sort of issues and questions, and their answers the messages that they were getting were all the same as well. So when that happens, I always feel like it's a much bigger topic. It means a lot of people are going through it at the same time, and it's something that we need to talk about. Okay, so what they were coming in was that they were feeling very stuck. They were feeling anxious, they were feeling indecisive, and they almost felt paralyzed where they couldn't move. Okay, so of course, their messages that were coming was, it's time for action, right? It's time to get out of your head. It's time to stop feeling stuck and to actually take action and go somewhere, which is awesome advice. But of course, when you're stuck and anxiety, action feels so far away. And the idea of action actually feels overwhelming, all right? So it feels like this big gap between feeling stuck and in a rut and action. It almost feels like, for a lot of us, it feels like we need to leave everything. We need to eat, pray, love to actually get to action, right? Which is not realistic and is not true. So I want to share a few things that we can do to prep ourselves for action. Okay, so it's like that in-between place. If you're like me, you take things a little bit slower. It takes a little bit of time to let things get into your body, and you need little prepping steps. This video is for you. Okay, so what are some things that we can do? Number one, if we are feeling anxious, it means we are in our head. So in order to get out of our head, we need to get into our body, which means a yoga class, go for a run, go for a walk, something. But it's up to you. You need to get out of your head and into your body. So do whatever it is that works for you. For me, it's yoga class or Pilates, whatever it is for you. But go and start moving your body. And for some of us, just one class or one session of getting into our body is going to work. And for other of us, it's going to take us a week or a few days. So don't give up until you start getting out of your head and more into your body. Okay? Number two, you are bored and stuck because you are bored, right? We have to do a lot of like the daily mundane stuff, right? So being a mom, there's a lot of boring things that we need to do, like pack lunches and drive kids around, and it's really easy to get stuck in our mind because we're bored with what's happening. We cannot get rid of those things, so what can we do instead? We can switch up our routine, right? So we can do things differently, even if it seems silly. We can take a different drive to work, even if we're going to this work that doesn't challenge us anymore. We can take a different ride there. We can go somewhere different for lunch. We can sit outside for lunch. Whatever it may be, we can call up a friend and go see a movie, but it's up to you to change your routine, do something different. This is important because this will take you out of your anxiety and your mood, and you'll then be able to move into action later. But it's important to start getting yourself out of your routine little by little, just switching it up just a little bit to give you more excitement. And number three is journaling. Okay, so for a lot of us who are in our heads a lot, we're smarty pants, right? We're intellects. We love information and we take it in, and there's so much information out there, so it's like almost so easy to get addicted to it and take it in. So for those of us that have this sort of blessing, it's time to journal. Your brain, those thoughts need an outlet, and you're not giving it an outlet right now. It's just going around and around and around in your head. So it's time to go put this in your journal. For those of you who have this problem often, journaling every day is going to be a lifesaver for you. So taking those thoughts out of your head and into paper, giving it an outlet, okay? Some of us may want to write a poem or even create art out of it, but for those of us that are too overwhelmed right now, just journal, okay? Just write what's in your head, just write it out. And those are your 3 steps, you guys. I hope that helps. I also, I really believe that it's up to you to take action. You deserve it, but the only person that's going to do that for you is you. And these are really simple ways to get you from overwhelm and anxiety and slowly into action, okay? So this is the in-between stuff. Enjoy. Any questions, comments, go ahead and leave them below. Much love to you always.